Hey everybody, this is MVArts. For this video we're gonna see if we can randomize textures per instance. It's November, so yeah, we're gonna be diving into nodes and it's gonna be a little bit of mathematical as well, but I guess this is fun. I liked it, and if you haven't seen my new trailer, the first scene I made a piece with all art pieces, and I used the same technique right there, so I needed to randomize the textures for all art pieces, and this is what I did. So yeah, follow along. I created a scene where Scott, my mascot, is in a lineup. Looks okay, but it would be nice if there is a bit more variation here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can randomize the texture of the cap. I am gonna maximize, or at least I need some space here, and I'm gonna enter the node view. So here you can see what do I have selected right now. I need the cap. So the cap of Scott is are my two basic colors, the green and blue. Those are my main colors I use. And this part of the tree, node tree, we can just leave because this is the bump map, the roughness map, and that's all gonna be the same. Of course, you could apply the same technique to this, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna look at the color texture. I prepared already 6 textures. The first one I already got, of course, and 5 versions that are slightly altered. The first thing we need, and I guess you could have guessed this maybe, we need a input object info, and we need the random value. The random value outputs a value from 0 to 1, and that differs from every instance of an object. Right now we already dive into the math. It's gonna be converter math. I want to make 6 different textures, or a pool of 6 different textures. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply, if I can find it, yeah, here. We're gonna multiply the random value by 6. So the maximum value, the maximum output value from the random node is 1, multiplied by 6. So the it's 6, of course. The next thing I want to do is make it so there are only round numbers. For that to work, it's pretty easy as well. Just insert the math node again, set it to round, and the value should be 0. I don't know why, but I got better results when I subtracted it by 0.5, sorry. I believe it's because it subtracts 5, so you start with minus 0.5. I keep saying 5, but it's minus 0.5. And minus 0.5 is going to be rounded up to 0. More chance you include the 0 texture as well. The setup for getting the random value we need. The next thing we're going to do is it's going to seem a bit complex, but actually it is quite easy. But maybe first I'm gonna import the other textures. So if you have prepared some other textures as well, I suggest that this is the time that we're gonna open them. Okay, you can just click and drag them from your Explorer if you're working on Windows, at least. I don't know, I'm not a Mac person. So this is the original texture, the first variation, and then the other variations here. Now we've got all the textures in place. The next piece can seem a bit daunting, but it really isn't. We're gonna use a lot of not vector, a lot of converter math nodes, and we're gonna set them, sorry, and we're gonna set them to greater than, or input the value here from the round. Set this to 1. So what we're gonna do is we need some color mix RGBs, and of course we need those for the textures, to mix the textures. The first textures are gonna be mixed, and they're gonna have a factor, and the factor determines which color it should pick. Let's say we have one instance and it's the first cap here, and the first one gets, I don't know, it's a guess, but for example it gets, let's take 0, that's easier for this example. Is 0 greater than 1? It isn't. So the output from this greater than node is going to be black, which means that it selects the first color, which also means it selects the first texture. Basically what we're doing here, sort of, and to use a metaphor, it's sort of like a passport control check. So if you go to the airport, there's a guy and it says, "Oh, can I see your passport?" "Yeah, you can." And he says, "Okay, this is your name. Good, good, good. Okay, you can come in." Alright? So this is basically the same thing. "Oh, are you indeed Mr. Greater than 1? No, you're not. Then you're color 1. If indeed you are greater than 1, you go on as color 2. We can simply duplicate these. Grab the other 2 textures. So texture 3 and 4. Set this one to 3. So the same thing applies here. Comes in, let's keep the same example. So the random number for the first cap is 0. It comes in here. Are you greater than 3? No, I'm not. So it's going to be texture 3 that is coming through here. I want to grab this one as well. I'm going to duplicate this one as well. The mix RGB color, and I'm going to mix these 2 together. In the example where the first cap is random number 0. So that is texture 1 and texture 3 coming through here. Now, for example, for 0 it's clear that it's going to use the top one, because everything is lower than 1, 2, 3, or 4. But if we switch it up and see, we're gonna say it's gonna be 3. 3 is greater than 1. And in this one it's gonna have texture 1 because it's not greater than 3, it is 3, and it counts equals as lesser, I guess. I don't know. Right now what we have here is a dual between the second texture and the third texture. What we need is to determine whether it's gonna look at the first 2 textures or the second 2 textures, and how it's gonna determine that is we need to split it. So pretty easy. It's gonna say if it's greater than 2, I'm gonna look at this part. If it's lesser than 2, we're gonna look at these. Makes sense, right? What you're gonna do is repeat the same steps. So grab these, grab another one of these. We have 2 textures left, and of course this is gonna be another duel between the, you can see this as a sort of a tournament, you know, who's gonna be the winner in the end. And every greater than is sort of a referee, I guess. Okay, so this match has a referee already. Make sure that the random output is set here in the greater than value. This is gonna be set to 5. And we need another referee. I'm just sticking with the metaphor here. We need another greater than node here, and this is gonna be referee 4. So greater than 4, which determines if it's gonna be this winner or this winner that gets to say, I'm the all-time winner. We are the champions. Basically, this is it. It's sort of important that these are connected as well, but I guess you already figured that out. You're cringing there, saying, "Oh, connect these vector inputs." Well, I did. See what we got here. I can see that probably you don't want to do this every time you have to set up a random texture. So what I did, let me get out of rendered view, grab all of our friends here and group them together. Well, I like to name them texture 1, texture 2, texture 3, texture 4, texture 5, texture 6. Okay. Another thing you could do is expose the value that's set there for the number of textures that you're using. So in this case it was 6, but you can build this out to a tree that is for 12 or I don't know, even more. But so we exposed the value here. We have all our textures set. Like I said, I like to name everything. So randomize instances. Basically, that's it. And click this little protector icon to say it's a fake user, so it never leaves the scene. I like to do that at least. To see if it is really working, we could say grab the sweater vest of Scott here, paste it in here. Now this is what it's gonna look like. Randomize textures, all your texture sets. But like I said, I prepared already a couple of textures, so I'm gonna grab them. I like to minimize the nodes because otherwise it gets too much out of hand with the space I'm using in the node editor. It's easy. Connect the color output to the color input of the randomize instances node, and we're all set. Let's take a look at the end result, I guess. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. All the support is really appreciated, and I just keep going. Yeah, everything I learn I share with you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.